Hi, I'm Dr. Robin Mann, giving you this message from New Zealand. It is a pleasure to be able to comment on Professor Mohammed Zairi's book, Deep in Crisis. I recommend everybody to have a look at it, and because it really adds something new to the quality field. I've known Professor Mohammed Zairi for 30 years now. I did my PhD between 1988 and 1992, and this was when business was deep in crisis, particularly in the West, and it needed to respond to what was happening in Japan and Korea, to basically be able to compete on an international basis. And a lot of the learning, in the West was from the work of Deming, Duran, from people like Ishikawa, Taguchi in Japan. Um, and in the UK, the people at the forefront of this sort of transformation, new way of thinking from old sort of quality to total quality management at the time, and then starting to business excellence, were people like Dale, Oakland, Hutchins, Professor Kanji, and then came along Professor Mohammed Zairi, and for me, he was a real inspiration because he came across with new concepts and could quickly grasped, I think, the way of actually transmitting information to people in a very user sort of friendly way, often a very pictorial way, to share concepts and new ideas. And he's carried on in that vein, really for the last 30 years. And I think he's obviously thought very careful about publishing this book, and recognizing there's a need to actually get the quality profession to really consider its role in society of today. And this book that he's come out with, I think, is fantastic, especially for young people who are just starting off and wondering, what is quality? How can it add value? This book blows the quality profession apart from my point of view, because it talks about everything that is important for excellence and for organisations to survive in often a very disruptive world. So if we look at his chapters, looking at various issues: co-creation, innovation, the rise of the inspired customer, the leadership of disruption, the quality of agility, process management, looking at emotions, people happiness, all these things that are very, very important for organizational survival. And I think this will prompt a new way of thinking, hopefully bring the quality profession together to add new value to society. So well done, Professor Mohammed Zairi. Thank you very much. Thank you.